He's like a son to me, and I believe I'm similar to a father to him.
I certainly owe him as a person that certainly is many years his senior, but I learn from him every time I'm around him.
I remember my first real job after I finished graduate school. I had a chance to coach college hockey for a few years, and my first goal was that I was going to outwork the other guys that got hired at the same time as me.
He's competitive, and I think he grew up competitive in the world of hockey and other things that he's done in his lifetime.
My high school hockey coach was a very disciplined person, really focused on hard work and doing things the right way and playing the game the right way, and in a lot of ways pushed me to levels that I didn't know that I necessarily had.
He's never afraid to take something on.
I can look at just about every phase of my life, and I can pick somebody who had a significant impact on helping me succeed and find that next, step.
Russ, with what he has accomplished at his very young age, is something that we can all feel everything is possible if you apply yourself.
And when I came to API Group, we were just north of a $600 million company. In 2018, this year, we'll bill probably $3.7 billion. So the company's growing tremendously over that period of time.
Really lucky to have Russ in this company. And we have 15,000 employees, so it isn't Russ, it's the things that he's created and I've supported that makes this company so successful.
A billion-dollar company is different than a $600 million company. And so we've had to adapt, and my style has had to change. When we made the commitment to really energize our efforts around leader development is when it really started to pull all the aspects of our company's culture together.
If you were to talk to some of our young leaders here that came through the leadership development program, they would say it's the best thing that's ever happened. And those people will be the future leaders of all the businesses that we're involved in. I needed Russ to create an environment here that veterans would like to come and work for.
Lee Anderson, who was a vet himself and recognizes the strengths that vets bring and the opportunities that we should be giving them, has been a great asset to their whole leadership development program.
It's the right thing to do. And on top of it being the right thing to do, they are tremendous employees.
Life is a team sport, and we need a lot of people supporting us. And I know Trish has been very, very supportive.
She's super supportive of my time commitments and everything else, and I'm very fortunate from that standpoint.
The work that I've seen the closest is the work that he does at Children's Hospital here in our community, which we're all proud of.
When I stepped foot over the threshold of the door and I saw the resiliency of some of these kids that are just battling for their lives and had a great attitude, it was a no-brainer for me.
I think when they tapped Russ on the shoulder and said, "How about you serving as chair? You're a very capable guy and committed to children's health," he says, "Okay, fine, I can do that." And during that process, by the way, it was required that he find a new CEO for Children's Hospital, and that's additional responsibility for a board chair. He's accomplished great things at a very, very young age, and I think that's something that we can all take as an example, that put your mind to something, drive hard, people will recognize your talent.
The power of mentorship and seeking out and finding the right level of mentorship in your life is really important. And as an individual, you really need to own that.